Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to FIFA Career Mode. That's right, FIFA Career Mode has returned to the channel. We're still with Empoli. Nothing has changed since the last episode a few months ago, except for the fact that now I have sorted out all the audio and realized that why the last one was uploaded in 360p. But let's head into it. The first game and only game of the episode is against Den Haag in the semi-final of the European International Cup. Sparta Rotterdam play Willem 2 in the other semi-final, as we can see there. But our starting lineup is up here. We're playing 5-2-1-2 with Providel at the back. I believe this is the same starting lineup that we had in the last match, although we might have rotated a bit. But Pascal, Laperto, Romagnoli, Vaselli, Di Lorenzo, Krunic and Lolo in midfield, and then Zayt, Donnarumma and Caputo, the front three. But they're playing a 4-3-3 here with two central midfielders and an attacking midfielder. Don't really recognise any of those players, to be honest. But hopefully that means they won't be too good and we can pick up a victory. Let's get going. Yeah. To Di Lorenzo. Into Donnarumma. Are we going to get something from kickoff? No, we're not. But here we go. Caputo is on the ball. He finds Krunic running around to the side, whose cross comes in, but it's cleared by the defender and it'll be a corner. And Duplan, I believe, I think that said he was retiring or planning to retire, but this one's crossed in, headed away. Zayt recovers the ball, but it's cleared away again. Here is Duplan in the box. He plays it back to Bakker. Bakker passes Lolo. Bakker takes the shot, but it goes well over the bar, and that's not Carlos Bakker. That's someone Bakker. But here is El Kayati finding Johnson, but his shot goes straight at Providel, who gets it out. Di Lorenzo, now Lolo, but here we are. They've got the ball in their defensive half. Donnarumma makes an interception. It falls to Caputo, and I'm not quite sure how he hasn't finished that one and given us a 1-0 lead. Let's take a look at the replay. The goalkeeper dived past it, but with his knee, he deflected it over the bar. That's a rather lucky save, but here's Lolo on the corner. Can he find someone in the box? Caputo! That's another goal for Caputo. He scored again. I believe that might be his 7th in the tournament. And I think that's another one from a corner. He's not that tall, to be honest, but he's shown great jumping and heading skills so far in this pre-season as he gets in front of the defender there. The goalkeeper wasn't sure whether to come for it or not, and in the end he was stuck in no man's land, and Caputo headed it straight past him and made it 1-0 there. What a great finish as that cameraman just looks off into the distance. 7th goal in the European International Cup. What a great start to the season he's had. But here is Di Lorenzo on the ball, chipping it up into the middle. Caputo, great save by the keeper and cleared away by Den Haag defence. Here we go, we've got the ball again. It comes out to Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo coming inside, shot blocked. Bounces up in the air. Donnarumma wins the header back to Zayt. He knocks it to Lolo. Lolo to Donnarumma. Donnarumma shoots. It's hit the post and rolls across the goal line and doesn't go in and goes out for a goal kick. How unfortunate is that? There, just hits the inside of the post. Doesn't quite spin enough with the finesse shot, but here, they're coming up just at the end of this half. Well intercepted by Di Lorenzo. His clearance goes into the other player, but that is half time. Successful half for us. We have a 1-0 lead. We would hope to increase it because 1-0 is never comfortable. We're going to make a substitution. Are we? Yes, we will. We bring on Traore for Zayt, who picked up a bit of a knock there. But I think it was just a 5-day injury with a bruised shoulder. I think he'll be fine for the next match. But here they bring on Kirchner, Ricardo Kirchner. I'm not sure if that might be the player from Lazio, or if that's just another Ricardo Kirchner. But here we go. We're on the ball. We've got Di Lorenzo's crossing it in, but Caputo, I can't direct it goalwards, and Den Haag will clear. But here we're going to bring on Castagnetti for Lolo in a more defensive change to try and hold this 1-0 lead. And here is Becker receiving the ball, crossing it in, Kirchner at the back post, but well up by the defender, and he gets it out for a corner. And here is that change coming on, Castagnetti for Lolo, who's played rather well this start of the season. But here we're bringing on another substitution. Just 12 minutes left now. Simic coming on for Di Lorenzo. We're trying to hold this 1-0 lead. Yeah, that one's kicked away. But here, they've kicked it up in the air. It's cleared forward. Kirchner wins the header. He knocks it down to Garces. Kirchner can't get tackled, but Vaselli, I think that was, makes a very important challenge. And Romagnoli gets it behind for a corner. They're bringing on Kuipers, I think. Kuipers? I don't know. But they're bringing on him. That was well up from the defender. Donnarumma can't win the header. It's headed back into the box. Another good tackle. It falls to Immers, whose volley was tamely struck and goes past the post. Here they've got a throw in. It's back to Kuipers. Now Myers flicks it through Becker. Just so many S on the end now. I say Beckers. But then this happened. They got a penalty with 15 seconds of normal time left. Krunic was the culprit. But if we look at the replay, which might come up soon. Yeah, here it is. He didn't even touch him. He slipped while putting in that cross. And the referee's given a ridiculous penalty decision that might cost us the game. Immers will step up. Can Provedel make a save? He's taking his time. Here he comes. And he puts that one in. And we get ripped off really a bit by the referee here. And it's 1-1 in the 90th minute. So it looks like the game will be going to penalties. Only his first goal in the competition as well. We move to balance here. Can we find something out towards Simic? He's got Traore there. He uses him. Traore turns and finds Krunic. Krunic looks for Caputo. He heads it on to Pascal. Pascal turns. He's tackled. It's cleared away. And it will be a throw-in. Laperto throws it to Krunic. Krunic to Pascal. Around the corner to Caputo. Caputo turns his man. Caputo slides it through for Traore, and Traore puts it straight at the keeper and misses a very, very good chance to win us the game with the last kick as it's cleared just after. And that means we're going to penalties. And will Traore live to rue that missed penalty? He's going to be taking a penalty, the third one in the shootout, but Caputo will step up to take the first one, facing Koreman's the keeper. What can he do? He slots that one away very nicely into the bottom corner. Here's Gorta for Den Haag. Where's he going to go? He goes straight down the middle, and Provedel makes the save. Krunic now stepping up for the second penalty. And he smashes that one into the top left corner. Immers now. He scored the penalty for them in normal time. Can he score it again in the shootout? He steps up and puts that one into the roof of the net. A good penalty. Now Traore, can he make up for that missed shot? No, he bashes it straight down the middle and the keeper hits it away. Now Becker, if he scores this, it's locked up at 2-2 with 3 penalties gone, and he tucks it away nicely, sending Provedel the wrong way. Now Pascal steps up to take this penalty, and he slots it away very nicely there. Falkenberg. This is a very important penalty. If he misses, we're in a good position, and he has missed. And that gives Donnarumma a chance to win the shootout here. and he chipped it. And the goalkeeper just stood there and caught it, which was very disappointing. But now Myers has to score, and he puts it down the middle as we dive out of the way. And now Castagnetti, 3-3 at 5 penalties done. He slots it into the bottom corner. That's a very good penalty from Castagnetti. Garces has to score. Can Provedel make the save? Oh, I thought that was going wide, but it sneaks in at the right post. Vaselli steps up, and it's saved. That was actually a very good penalty. Well, not a very good, but a rather decent penalty. A lot better than a lot of the others in this shootout. But the keeper went the right way and managed to get away. And now Kirchner steps up against Provedel, and he puts it to his left. And we are out of the preseason tournament at the semi-final. And I was absolutely livid when this happened. After Traore misses that shot in the final minute of normal time, that stupid penalty decision, and then Donnarumma chipping it down the middle when he had the chance to win the game for us in the shootout. And we end up screwing it all up and going out. It was very disappointing, but after that we went and we tried to loan in Loic Landre, but unfortunately Genoa weren't interested in letting him out on loan. And Martin Anghar, who was another one of our targets, had recently joined FC Sion, so we weren't going to be able to get him either. But could we? And then we got a transfer offer for Krunic. Now Krunic had been one of our better players, but it was 3.1 million, which was a rather decent amount, and we could use some money here, especially as we needed to improve in quite a few positions. But I was thinking about it, but in the end, as you'll see, I did decide to accept the transfer offer of 3.1 million for Krunic, and then we got one for Piu of €660,000, and in the end we decided to negotiate with Foggia. I'm not sure what it is, but we decided to negotiate, try and get a few more extra pennies, and we'll submit an offer of $800,000, which is 25,000 over his value. Hopefully we can get that accepted. And yeah, they were willing to pay the $800,000 to get Piu, which was good, so that's another good bit of money added to our budget. But then we see Krunic was sold, so we got that nice bit of money. And then we got an offer for Pascal, which we straight up rejected. He's our captain, he's not going anywhere. And then we see Piu was sold as well, so we're doing some good business. But all we needed now was to bring in some players, but we couldn't bring in Marco Sau on loan because they weren't willing to let him be loaned. But Bologna, as we'll see here, were willing to let Folletti go out on loan to us. What we had to do was negotiate the wages and the length of the deal and stuff. But we decided to go for a 2-year loan, try and get them. I mean, we may as well. We don't have to pay money for him, except for his wages, which we might have to pay a bit of. But in the beginning, we asked for I think it was a $25-75 wage split. I mean, it's percent wage split. So we'd be paying about $6,000, them almost 18 of his 23.5 grand wages. But they were more supportive of a 60-40. But that was us paying over 14,000 for him. So we asked for a 40-60. So there's in the opposite, and they were happy to do that, which was all good. But so we were just going to have to wait for him to accept that offer. But we also went in for Nazier see if we can get him in on a permanent transfer to shore up our defence. I mean, our defence hasn't been too bad, but they haven't been great either. So hopefully Fornazier can really do good for us and help us to not concede many goals this season. But we started off the offer with a 1.5 million euro offer. I think I used offer a few too many times there, but they were happy with that, and we get Fornazier deal accepted for 1.5 million, and then we decided to go and negotiate with him and his agent to see if we can get him to accept a contract and get him in to the club right away. Here they are coming in. But we start off with offering him a squad role, and we offer him an important role in the first team, and he decides to accept the offer, which was good. And then they also wanted a 2-year deal as well, and in the end, I think we were fine with that. Yep, we were fine with that. He was looking happy. And then we didn't want a release clause, but they offered his wages, or stated what he wanted, not really offering. But he wanted 3.6k a week and about 50k in bonuses if they all got met, and that was pretty low, to be honest. So I was happy to accept that and get Fornazier in right away. So that is some good business, but unfortunately Folletti rejected our loan move, so we would be looking for another attacking midfielder. But here we see Barcelona bought Thomas Muller, and then Bayern replaced him with Liverpool's Philip Coutinho for 101 million pounds. But I mean dollars, bloody hell, euros, bloody hell. I can't even find the right thing. But there we saw Lolo unfortunately picked up a training injury, and here we see the youth report. No one really jumping out as a future star there, so we just scout them all further. Here we look to try and purchase Marco Sau, because I feel like he would be a really great fit for the team up top with Caputo. That would be a rather dangerous strike partnership, if you ask me. But we tried to swap a player with them. We started trying to swap them Donnarumma, who's played decent but not great for us in these first few games of the season. He hasn't scored yet, I'm not sure. But they would like a left winger, but unfortunately we just sold our last left winger, Piu, so we'd had to go with a full money deal, and we offered 3.6 million, which left us with 17,000 in the transfer budget. But they wanted 6 million for him, and I just felt like that we were never going to get the money, at least not now. We weren't going to have enough money to get him at the moment, so I just left the deal and said we'd be pursuing other options. Or we could play him at Cam, that was another option. But that will be it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed the return of FIFA Career Mode. In the next game, we'll return with the match against Genoa and possibly another game as we see Liverpool replace Coutinho with Franck Ribéry, who they got on a pretty bargain with just under 20 million there. But that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.